Is that some of the hoarfrost or frost at least?
No, it's not actually. This
Wow.
is
Okay.
it's a plant called prairie smoke, and it has these little fine hairs on the plant, and when you get the light behind it, it kind of rims it with light, and the hairs pick up the light, which is really pretty, and that's what attracted me to that plant. I didn't know what it was called. I had to look it up afterwards. But I shot this one in Waterton National Park, which has loads of beautiful wildflowers in the spring. And I was just exploring a valley area and wandering around. I'd photographed sunrise. It was later in the morning, and I was just kind of exploring. And I noticed these at my feet. So I shot this one with a 105 macro. And what I will quite often do is, because it was quite a complicated scene, there were lots of bits of foliage sticking up from the ground. So sometimes I'll try and shoot through other things to soften parts of the frame and to eliminate things that could be distracting. So for this one, I put the camera on the ground. I flipped out the back screen. And I had the 105 macro on, and sometimes I will also go into manual focus and just rotate the barrel of the lens and see what the camera picks up in focus. So what is the camera choosing? Because sometimes I will think I want something in focus, but then when I roll the barrel of the lens, I'll see other things that I hadn't noticed, and then actually decide that I want that to be my focal point. So that's what I did with that one. And then when I'm editing, obviously I'm looking for something that's gonna maybe draw my eye away from the subject. So sometimes I will soften parts, of the frame that might be a bit distracting and be pulling my eye away from where I want the viewer to look.
That's a nice little pro tip there about just taking the manual focus and rotating the barrel to find where, see some of the things you didn't notice.
Yeah, because sometimes you don't, you look through and maybe you've noticed something that looks really nice, but when you, especially with a shallow depth of field, when you just roll the barrel and look through, sometimes it picks out things that you hadn't seen, and it's beautiful. And so it's almost like a lucky dip. You're just like rolling and seeing if there's something that you find interesting. And then I've shot lots of things I hadn't realized were even there or were even beautiful until I looked through the lens and saw them that way.